What's up, motherfuckers?
What's going on?
Hello.
I'm too big.
Happy Saturday, man.
I never heard those words.
No, I know. I was, but holy shit! I got this big TV today.
You always heard them words. Are you in yet?
That's
Are you
right.
in yet? I can't feel you.
I'm always there where it counts.
But
I got this big OLED today, and I'm watching you guys full screen for the first time. It's super cool, except for the Perry half of it down there. But
so tonight we are reviewing Hulu's exclusive Into the Dark tag that Blumhouse used with their collaboration with Hulu, a movie called Pilgrim. So this Into the Dark tagline, it was this Hulu Blumhouse collaboration that they did, and every single month they would drop a new horror movie. And sometimes, most of the time, I think it was based off a holiday around the time. Not always, but if there was a holiday in that month, they would base it around that holiday. And for a Blumhouse to do a movie every single month, I thought they put some decent money into some of these movies. You know, nothing crazy, but I still was super intrigued into this movie. And if you go on to Hulu and you look Into the Dark, they did something similar but not as big with Amazon, where they had these Amazon Blumhouse original horror movies. They put out a few of them. I think they maybe put out like 4. But with Hulu, I think they basically did like 2 seasons. So they did about like 24 movies, you know, and I was watching every single month. I was waiting for these movies to drop because there's actually some fun ones. I'd say nothing that's gonna blow your fucking socks off, but there's some cool little unique ideas trying to, you know, do some. I felt like some of them, they were trying to push some boundaries and just do some fun stuff. Like in this movie Pilgrim, there's when the kid's going to sleep, his little toy like starts speaking, and that's like one of the Into the Dark movies called Puka, and it's about like this creepy ass like life-size bear. And then there's one about like this girl's dog that like becomes possessed or it's like a demonic dog. I think it actually has the daughter, not the Laurie's daughter, not the granddaughter from Halloween, and she plays the character in that. But I feel like nobody knows about this Into the Dark, like tagline.
Yeah, I never heard of it.
No,
Yeah,
man.
dude. Honestly, man, they did some pretty decent stuff, and I mean, they went 2 seasons. I wouldn't mind if they went another 3. Um,
So is it like a TV show, like an anthology or something?
well, like I said, it was like a horror anthology series with each episode inspired by a holiday around that month. So Valentine's Day, there'd be, Valentine's Day horror, even Mother's Day, like literally. And but instead of it being a show, it was an hour and 20
Mhm.
hour, 30-minute movie. The first one was called The Body, um, which honestly, man, some of these I actually did enjoy. Like, they're quick watches. Um, and I had a fun time watching like Flesh and Blood, Puka, and Puka got a sequel in season 2.
Was it
New
Puka
Year,
too?
there's a Puka too. But that dude, he has this cool like look to him.
Puka.
I think I'm smoking some Puka right here.
You are. And what was the New Year, New You, Down, Treehouse, I'm Just Fucking With You, All That We Destroy, They Come Knocking, which They Come Knocking I thought was fucking awesome. And I'm Just Fucking With You was really good. Um, Culture Shock, School Spirit, Pure, and then season 2 came and they did Uncanny Annie. They did Pilgrim for episode 2, A Nasty Piece of Work for Christmas, which that one was, I have to save that one for next year. I forgot about that one. Midnight Kiss. So they even got some for New Year's and stuff I should have thought about, but I might end up just taking New Year's off to give myself a little week off. Puka Lives for the sequel, My Valentine, Crawlers, Delivered, Good Boy, which is the one I was talking about, and Judy Greer's in that, and I actually loved that one. That was actually fun. Um, what was that one? After being forced into freelance work, 39-year-old journalist Maggie Glenn is encouraged by her boss to adopt an emotional support dog. She does so unwittingly, becoming embroiled in much more than she bargained for, as the dog is not what it appears to be and far more dangerous than your average pet. But it's funny as fuck because the dog like grows to love her, but then everybody starts dying around her. You know,
No
what I
way.
mean? He's like, "What the fuck?" And then she starts like covering for the dog's murders.
That sounds pretty good.
Fucking funny, but I actually love that one. Scarpat knows I'm a huge dog lover, so that one is funny. Funny. I don't know how you must not have been here, but me and Robbie did do one of these movies like last year, and it was one of the last ones they did, and we did talk about the second one. So at one point we were talking about this show, so I'm surprised at least like Two Gun doesn't remember it. Okay, see, no, he does remember. Yeah, some of the Into the Dark movies were good. So we did that movie, which after Good Boy was The Current Occupant, then Tentacles, which that movie is actually really fucking sweet, dude. That was actually, I really enjoyed that movie. Tentacles.
That's not the remake of the Italian movie, is it?
That was actually a really fucking cool movie. A couple falls head over heels into the new romance.
I thought you said testicles for a second. What
Intimacy
the fuck is
transforms
that?
into something terrifying. That was good. Two Gun. Wasn't that movie Tentacles pretty fucking gnarly? And then the last movie was called Blood Moon, and I actually didn't watch all that one, but I'll have to go
Actually,
back.
thinking about a movie called Testicles would be far more horrifying. I think.
Bro, shut up. Fucking go watch Killer Condom. You got enough of this shit like that. That would be a good movie though. You should make it.
Testicles, stop motion, man.
Testicles. The motion picture.
I'm Ray Harryhausen that bullshit.
Hey, and then you know it's gotta get a sequel. You know it's gotta get a sequel. What?
That's right.
2 testicles.
Testicles too.
Yeah. Testing.
One and a half testicles.
Yeah. But yeah, I forget the ones on Amazon too, but yeah, so I mean obviously we know Blumhouse, is
9
keen
out of
to
10
making
times they
cheap
suck.
horror movies.
Yeah, wasn't Exorcist Believer Blumhouse?
What was that?
Exorcist
Yeah,
Believer was
yeah,
Blumhouse,
yeah.
right? Yeah. There you go.
Okay, so they did two, it looks like, under Amazon Blumhouse. One was called Black Box, and the other was Evil Eye. But the I enjoyed the Hulu ones, man. I think the Hulu ones had 24 movies for a reason, and the Amazon ones weren't really that good, honestly. But to some people, they're gonna say these are dog shit. But I just look at it for the fun, and honestly, I wouldn't say any are dog shit. They, for I guarantee these movies were made for like a couple mil, if that, and to put out a movie each month and have, like they're putting out all their movies already, plus, and they're like, okay, we're going to do this side venture and we're going to do one movie every month. You know what I mean? And I think they did a pretty damn good job. I would say they're mid to like good. None are great, but it's like mid to good. You know what I mean? Like that middle above. But this movie was unique. I was super pumped when it was coming out because I remember they were talking about who the fuck worked on this. The director of the movie, Marcus Dunstan, did The Collector screenplay, and then he worked on the Collection. He wrote that movie Feast, which I fucking love. He did a screenplay for Saw 4, screenplay for Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, which he didn't do that, and he did that before. But he had worked on The Collector, The Collection, and one of the Saw movies, and Feast. So I was really excited because this guy had work out before. And I think one of the few things that hold this movie back is the kills and the gore. Otherwise, I actually would think this movie's, for what it is, would be a pretty decent Thanksgiving horror movie because we don't have many Thanksgiving horror movies, as most horror fans would know. You got what the hell is that one that I did last year? Fucking Blood something.
Blood Harvest.
No, it's not Blood Harvest.
Oh, Blood.
It might be Blood Harvest. What is that? Blood.
Yeah, the real name was something different, but it was Blood Harvest.
It had like 3 different names. Blood Rage.
Blood Rage.
Blood Rage, but it had like 2 or 3 different names. That is the best Thanksgiving horror movie you'll ever find. Until I'm hoping next week's Thanksgiving will fucking be the best Thanksgiving horror movie ever. But let me see, what was this movie made for? It doesn't really say. That's the one thing, these movies don't freaking say what they were made for, because I wonder if they just had like a full budget for
not
the
much. Was not much.
Oh, I'm sure not. But I'm curious to know if they had like, they probably got like, okay, if they had like a $50 million budget for the season, and then, you know what I mean, had to spread it out and maybe give some movies more than others, or if they just were like, okay, say there's 50 million, they're like, okay, we're gonna do, freaking a couple million per movie, and that's it. Like every movie got its own, certain amount. But yeah, I think the one guy in this does pretty good. What is his name? Peter Giles is Ethan. This starts off about a girl having Thanksgiving, and her parents are arguing and getting ready to break up, it looks like. And then you cut like 10 years later, and this girl is, in her teenage adolescence, being a little shithead, being always running her mouth, and she has a new stepmommy, and the stepmommy decides she's going to bring real life Pilgrim actors to reenact the first Thanksgiving for dinner. And as a snotty teenage daughter would say, what the fuck would you want to do that for? That sounds so fucking stupid.
Honestly, at first I didn't think she was a teenager. I thought she was like in her late 30s, early 40s.
She
I was
could
like,
be.
And then her boyfriend was like 19. I'm like, this feels so weird, dude. Like the casting is just odd. Like that does not look like a teenage girl.
I
Yeah.
was not too much of a fan of her, honestly.
None of the casting was really that good in this movie, other than I thought the two bad leads were the best.
Hey, I like Daniel LaRusso's mom, you know?
Yeah,
From
I thought the
Cobra
two
Kai.
bad leads were the best. The stepmom wasn't bad. The stepmom would have been the best out of the family.
I feel like
Well,
she played that role
I
pretty
think-
good.
Because she's actually a decent actor. Courtney Hengler, she's actually got she's got a lot of good stuff. She actually is she's actually Daniel LaRusso's wife.
Yeah, wife.
Cobra
Yeah.
Kai.
Yeah.
Oh,
I call her
is
Mrs.
that why you
LaRusso.
said
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Okay, I was like when he said the
I was like, oh shit, it's Mrs. LaRusso.
yeah. So I'd say she was probably one of the best out of the family, but
Yeah.
I did think that the two, Ethan and what is it, Catherine?
Precious?
I thought they did pretty good. But I think this movie's pretty enjoyable. It's not one I'm gonna go like I haven't seen it since 2019 when I first watched it. But I did enjoy watching it last night. And like I said, I just wish it had some cool kills to really bring it along, and that would have made me be like make it more like okay, I could watch this every year now, where it's like more like I watch it every like 3 to 5 years. I still thought it was decent, enjoyable watch, but nothing that gonna blow my socks away. I did, like I said, I thought Ethan was cool and creepy. I'd have liked to get a little more into his backstory, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And see like what his full motives are, because they kind of just touch on, oh, he had nothing, but now he shows people what having nothing really could look like, and they should be grateful and all this. So I kind of dug like what he was doing, and like just the whole thing of Thanksgiving, to be more grateful, and just that's everyday life, that people should be more grateful. So I dug like that aspect of the movie and what it was trying to say. Like I said, just being a huge horror fan, I just wish it had a couple really gnarly kills, and that would have a couple gnarly fucking kills would have really bumped this up like a couple stars for me. Like I'm easy, man. So something like that, just to make it more memorable, would have been awesome. But I thought the two Pilgrims did a good damn job. And man, once like all of the Pilgrims come,
The whole village moved in,
I was
man.
like, what the fuck? That actually was kind of freaky, bro. Like if like they're all like crowding them in the room, I'd be like, holy shit, they're taking over the fucking house.
Yeah.
But I know this has been a first time watch for you two, and anyone in the chat, I'm sure first time watch, because nobody seemed to know about this movie. Maybe Two Gun did, because he had watched some of the Into the Dark movies like I had. Let me know in the chat what you guys thought, if you guys were able to watch this. I wasn't able to stream this before because I was having some technical difficulties getting the stream going up, but hopefully next week I'll be able to get that mended with Perry's help. And Perry, what did you think of Pilgrim, my brother?
Okay. I feel like the characters and the concept were super like unique, and I was vibing with it. Like I feel like those two Pilgrims, the chick and the guy, were so good and so powerful in their roles right there. I don't feel like the script kept up with them, because I was like, dude, these like they're killing it. And then we get the girl in the house, and she just killed the mom. She's beating the butter with the blood, and then like a quick little jump scare, she gets the boy, and then I'm just like, what like you're setting her up for like this crazy kill, and then you just give us nothing. I was just like, oh, come on, man.
I know,
I was a little let down in some scenes like that, but I feel like they really killed that. It was so creepy, dude. And it was weird. At some points, the girl was so annoying, the teen was so annoying, that I was almost rooting for the Pilgrims. And it's like, I shouldn't really be rooting for these psychos, but I am, because they're coming with like a pretty good message, like put the phone down, relax, spend some time with the family, and it's like, how can you not go hand in hand with that messaging? But it's like, those are the bad guys. And I'm like, how is that bad? I don't understand. Like,
sometimes you root for the bad guys.
Yeah, just like I don't understand what's going on here. I'm rooting for the evil men. I thought it was cool how they threw the mom and the dad in those stocks.
The Duncan thing too, yeah.
Yeah. The Duncan thing was awesome. Um, yeah, I think probably the girl had like the best kill, which I mean to me at least. But I feel like maybe the Pilgrim should have, like the ice pick through the hand into the face. I gasped out loud as soon as that happened. I was like, "Holy
Yeah,
shit!"
she took that ice pick to the brain like a trooper.
Yeah, like that shit was insane.
I'm
like,
fine.
wow.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm good. I'm all right.
I'm good.
I'm just as normal as I was before.
I love how she was always in character though. Like that Pilgrim chick. Like she fucking dude,
Yeah,
she looked
I've seen that
legit.
woman in other things. She always plays that type of guy, psycho character.
Yeah, she killed that. So
yeah. So, you enjoyed it though for the most part. It was just a little.
Yeah. I thought it was yeah. I don't know. I feel like the story just they didn't really know exactly what they wanted to do with them.
Yeah, I'm sure these movies were rushed too.
Yeah, I'm sure probably like another 20 minutes to like maybe explain some more stuff. The camera cutting was so it almost felt like bizarre, like it just didn't fit. Like somebody who didn't really know what they were doing, or maybe they were editing it in a weird, bizarre
maybe there
way.
was commercials, and I don't know. Yeah,
it was just weird.
I'm gonna reevaluate. I'm reassessing my opinion because I was unaware that this movie was part of an anthology series of movies. I thought it was just a standalone movie, and I didn't like it, and I thought it was kind of dog shit. My personal opinion. But I don't, I'm not gonna say anybody who liked it is wrong. But knowing that this was just one of like 20-hour and 20-minute movies for like a streamer, I'll reevaluate. I'll give it a little bit higher points than I was. I didn't, other than the two leads who I thought were very good. I hated the girl. Yeah. I hate this whole rebellious teenager swarmy, commenting. I'm so sick of that character. Why can't we have a nice daughter or a nice boy? That would shock me once in a while. Even if they weren't nice, just not an asshole. Anyways, so I didn't like her. But then we get these two characters showing up, and then I'm siding with her. It's like, why the fuck would anybody who's normal? I understand it's a horror movie, but I have to have some believing that like this possible in some kind of distant galaxy could happen. But I didn't buy that here. I mean, there's no way that these people would, one, hire reenactors to come cook the meal and then have them fucking just hang out in the house overnight or for a week, laying on the fucking bed with the fucking 10-year-old kid, like
that was a little
Mr. Creeper, man, and then fucking doing all this other weird shit. I'd be like, what the fuck? And the girl was right.
And then it came early too, bro.
And then the guys start fucking building sheds, and I said, "Fuck this, I'm out of here." And they built fucking sheds in the community, and they built fucking racks, and they even an elaborate Duncan fucking thing in the pool. No one heard them building any of this shit, but I think it was the tone. They wanted to be kind of quirky and funny and like satirical, but yet they were trying to be serious. Like in the middle of the movie where we had no violence, all of a sudden you get this like, what's in the stocks? It's like torture city here, which is fine, but the rest of the movie didn't really jive with that. Yeah. And then it does amp up the violence a little bit. I like there's some good scenes in the movie when the guy and the two girls like try to kick that 800-pound giant's ass, and they literally fucking kick the shit out of him. In fact, the Pilgrims are getting their ass kicked in most of this movie. Mm-hmm. And then at the end, they turn into fucking Rambo and they start kicking ass and all this other shit. But yeah,
it was weird though. Like when they all went to go grab weapons, and then they had the scene where they put all the weapons in their hand.
That's Evil Dead scene. That's the fucking Evil Dead scene.
Who greenlit that, dude?
But that's what I mean. The movie could.
Did we just kill as a family?
Yeah, the movie couldn't decide whether it wanted to be like a spoof. Yeah, full-on real movie.
Yeah,
and that was my problem. And if it was a TV episode or a TV movie, then that's fine too. But you got to pick one of them. So yeah, I didn't care for this movie at all. I loved. So the acting is good, but it was such the script was written by monkeys. I mean, there probably is a good script somewhere in there where you have like these Pilgrim reenactors like come to your house to serve you dinner, and then they won't leave, or they fuck up your dinner and poison you, and they there's a good fucking story there.
Yeah.
That's almost like that movie The Witch. Actually, I don't know, but this movie, like, I didn't care for it. So
It's like they were trying to be higher level at times and then did some dumb shit in the next scene. And you're like, what the hell is
it's like these people. Who the fuck let these people live in your fucking house? You know.
I do love when the little boy is putting the rocks around the crow to stop the ants from eating the body, and then he fucking just stomps on the crow's head, dude. I'm like, oh, it's getting dark. Let's go.
And this fucking dumb fucking sister chick, her fucking solution to hide the kid is stick him in a fucking different closet. It's like, go here. The kid was just in the closet in the other room. Now he's in the closet in this room. And you tell me they can't find the fucking kid? He's just hanging out in the closet. Like, what the flying fuck, man? You know, and then the fucking Pilgrim guy, he's so scared of the fucking 80-year-old main girl, he fucking leaps out the fucking window, glass is cutting him and shit. I don't know. It was all kind of fucked up. But
It said it was based on a real story.
That's bullshit. I think
what is that about?
That was just, maybe it was, but I think it was just a joke. I don't know. That's why you could tell when they wanted to laugh at some of the shit, and there was some fucked up, stupid shit in it. So I mean, it was okay, I guess, to watch, but some of it, like the middle part with the other neighbors that you don't really see again, I could give a fuck about. They spent too much time with those people, so I just kind of fast forwarding a little portion there because it just bored the shit out of me, you know. But yeah, it was all right. I mean, the two leads were good, which is, I think there's a nugget of a good movie in here. I just couldn't dig it out.
Sure.
So
I totally understand that.
But Dylan took off. But maybe Dylan got carried away by a fucking pilgrim. Holy shit.
The pilgrims are here. The pilgrims are here.
They're probably cooking my turkey dinner right now.
I wish.
Be grateful.
I'm starving, bro.
Well, one thing I didn't understand. Did the little kid, because I think I missed it, maybe I zoned out or something. Did the little kid poison the dinner, or did she do it? Who poisoned the dinner?
I think it's the kid. But you know what I did think was cool, though? At the end, when he said, like, she said something to him, like, why the fuck did you guys come or whatever? And then he was like, you asked for us to. And then when he dies, his hand opens up and he has the broken half of the wishbone.
Right. Yeah.
I kind of like that. Almost, if you guys have ever seen that movie Krampus that was recent, that came out a few years ago by the guy who directed Trick or Treat. And the kid kind of makes it like has a letter to Santa that he rips up and like fucking flips out, rips it up, throws it out, and then Krampus comes. Where I kind of thought that was something a little similar to this, where that's always like the one gimmick of, you know, break the wishbone and make the wish, and she's like, oh, I hope this all blows up in their face. And it's like, well, it did. You got your wish.
I will give the mother props.
It's kind of like, because you kind of forget about that. And then when that happens, you're like, oh, shit, this is all because of her.
I want to give the mother props, though, for using her dead husband's head to beat the shit out of that fucking other girl. Good move, Mom. She said, fuck it, I'm going to use this piece of shit for nothing. Guy's checking the stocks on his phone. Fuck that dude. Get what was coming to him.
You know, you want a nice house? You want food every day? You got to check that shit, you know? You got to be on the international markets, you know?
But, yeah.
Yeah, so... Yeah, kind of, you know, I didn't really remember much about the movie, but if you could pick who would be your favorite character, I'm guessing it's going to be probably about the same. I'd go Ethan all day.
I was going to go with the girl Pilgrim.
Yeah, I was going to say it's either or the girl Pilgrim, one of the two. So,
I thought she killed it.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought the girl and the guy.
Yeah, girl Pilgrim. I'd say girl Pilgrim.
Yeah, she was fucking crazy. They
Dude, I wish when she was doing the thing with the butter that she had like the mom's head in there or some shit. You know, fucking straight brain.
I think my least favorite fucking character is that fucking Kid and Play guy. That guy fucking with the house party haircut fucking pissed me off, man. That guy. He finally got it in the closet, which is a damn good thing. I
know, and they just leave them like she like that. She had a bender. They'll be gone. They're gone now.
Yeah.
And then she's like, she just leaves them there. She just leaves the bodies there, the purse, everything. It's like, did you think that she was gonna just say, "Oh, okay, my boyfriend just left"? She went straight over.
No,
there.
she stepped right over that fucking guy's dead, lifeless body, man. She was gone. Whew. Fucking kid and play that got fucking played.
Sure, right. Fucking idiot, man. But yeah, so obviously we both think the guy and the girl are definitely the two best of this movie.
Oh yeah.
The parents were fucking dog shit. They could have been a lot better. The mom was decent, but she didn't really get much. I wish they had maybe leaned a little bit harder into the wicked stepmom thing, but she honestly wasn't even. She wasn't even an asshole. Honestly, she was just
the girl was more of an asshole.
Yeah, it was the girl. It was the girl, man. Yeah, Ethan and Patience. That was her name.
Yeah.
You must have patience.
Which they can make a whole series around Ethan and Patience. You know,
literally, that would have been cool.
Yeah. A new Thanksgiving.
That's what I'm saying. Like they could. I would love to get into more into the backstory, and especially like if he came because of her wish, it's like, are they some type of like, you know what I mean? It's like, are they actually human or what? You know what I mean? Because it's like, how the fuck would they know that they made that wish? That she made that wish? You know what I mean?
So, well, that's what I'm saying. I think it was a good story to hit. They just needed a little bit better rewrite.
Yeah.
They were missing something.
A little bit. I think this movie would have deserved more money and a little bit better rewrite.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why I say you got these two amazing characters, and it's like the story's not keeping up with how big of a presence they are, you know?
Yeah. No, I completely agree. Because when I sat back and I was like, man, this actually this is a great idea.
Yeah.
When they thought of this, they were probably like, we got a banger, but they should have used this as a full-fledged big screen movie and not in your horror anthology series, which I get. They were like, oh, well, we need like a Thanksgiving horror movie. You know what I mean? So let's throw that in there. But it's like, if they'd have put like 20 mil into this, 10, 15, 20, whatever, Blumhouse, I think Blumhouse is normally like 10 to 25. That's what they keep their movies at. They don't go crazy. I think they could have done something dope with this, with some fucking gnarly kills. You know what I mean? Get a nice practical effects guy on this. Great little cinema.
Yeah, because literally that guy's head was just him under a table with his head poking up there. So.
Oh, I love the scene with the dad, and he's looking at Patience, and Patience has the axe, and he has like double vision, and he's just seeing her go back and forth, and she just wails the axe on him. Totally badass.
Honey, it's great. These guys, they're gonna help me build a garage. They're gonna help me build. They're gonna help me.
I was like, what are y'all smoking on, bro?
Like, I'm gonna have a bar.
Bro, all these guys are like in their 60s. I'm like, they're not building a garage, bro.
You're getting paid, bro.
Where are they getting all these fucking wood from to build these camping grounds?
Yeah, that shit was funny as fuck, dude.
We need to talk about building the garage. Get out.
Yeah, I got a lot of ideas.
This is a man's talk. Man's talk.
Yeah, lumber or nails.
Oh man.
Would you guys eat the food there? I mean, maybe. You know, it's probably all fresh, handmade.
What was that?
Eat the food there, I guess, from the movie, that Thanksgiving feast.
Oh, well, that was another thing too. So they started. So that's how everything turns around. Where like we mentioned, that who poisoned the food. No, they do show it's the girl. She puts. Remember that the whole thing with the berries. Not the ones
on the green stem. Yeah,
she put it into the cranberries, and he's like, the goddamn cranberries. But they start eating like the father's corpse, like his rib cage is on there. Yeah. So it's like these motherfuckers are, like cannibals. What did it say? Dylan, thoughts on Eli's decision to stray away from the original 80s slasher grindhouse aesthetic for the upcoming full-length feature. P.S. Christie is a cool Thanksgiving college thriller. I'll have to add Christie on there.
Christie, is that the A24 film?
Sounds like it would be.
Is that how it's spelled? Is that the one you were just talking
Yeah,
about?
that's what I told you about last week. Yo, that shit is crazy.
It's spelled like that, Christy, though? I thought you
I
said
think
it was
it
spelled.
is.
I thought
So that must be on the cock,
Krisha.
right?
I thought you said that was
Is it
Krisha.
Krisha? Or maybe it's Krisha.
Oh, it's
I don't know.
Krisha. Yeah, I heard that.
Let me see. Christy.
Is that on the cock?
I'm not sure.
I think it is.
It might be on the cock. Oh, there it is. 2014 Christy. Horror slasher.
Okay, here that is.
Oh no, isn't
Oh,
Chris?
that has
Doesn't that have Kevin James in it?
who?
Christy or
That
Chris?
has James Ranson in it from Sinister.
Oh,
Deputy so and so. He's in that Chris.
because usually if it's A24, it's on the cock.
I'll have to watch that. That's
Most
a
of
good
their
one.
movies
That's a
on.
good one for next year. Thanks for the heads up on that, Scare Fear.
Let's see, who did this?
I ain't seen you in the chat in a minute, bro. Speaking of that, I actually, man, that was my biggest thing when I saw the trailer. I was like, this aesthetic seems a little too clean. You know what I mean? That threw me off, and it felt like that. I am super hyped for it, but I also am going in a little low expectations because
What movie is he talking about?
Thanksgiving. Because
for
he's
Thanksgiving.
saying,
Okay.
you watch the trailer, right? He's talking about the aesthetic because he's kind of shied away from the original. Like, if you've seen the original trailer from Grindhouse, it has a straight up Grindhouse feel to it, where this feels more polished. It feels kind of like a high school slasher. You know what I mean? Like,
but that could be a total diversion too.
Yeah, I watched one trailer for it, and I've tried my best.
I've only seen the original one they showed in the theater. I've never seen anything else.
Yeah, no, same here, because I had no choice. Because honestly, I was gonna go into it completely blind. I am super hyped for the movie, but I think the reason why he did that too is because obviously he had such a pain in the ass to get this movie made. It's been like over a decade, but at this point, I think he probably figured nobody was going to go see it except for people like me, Scarpad, and guys that like know.
I got my tickets next Friday. I got my tickets.
Fright Rags has like a whole Thanksgiving gear.
Their t-shirts are hot.
They're going hard. They're going hard with with everything on this. There's a lot of shit that they're trying to sell, like budget, fucking product wise. Because I think
I picked one up.
Cool
I'm gonna go to the movie with a
little design for the mask.
Thanksgiving is really good.
It's a really cool design. But yeah, I do wish we'd have got that Grindhouse feel, because that's what this is. I mean, Machete got that Grindhouse feel to it as well. I mean, that was an action movie, but it still had like that hobo with a shotgun type vibe, you know?
But those movies were set in like the 70s. I mean, this is obviously set later.
Yeah, that's why I was like, this kind of was brought forward. I want it to be fucking incredible. I love Eli Roth. I mean, that dude, I love his history of horror documentary 3 seasons that he's got. I absolutely love Eli Roth. Green.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at
I'm a huge Green.
Any horror movie that's out there, the commentary 9 times out of 10 will always be Eli Roth. He's on it.
Eli, and he's such a huge horror fan.
He does a shitload of commentaries.
I love listening to what he has to say always. But I'm super excited for that movie, without a doubt. I'm gonna try to go see it Thursday or Friday, no doubt. And it's been a while since he made a movie. I think the last movie he made was that House with the Clock in the Walls with Jack Black. I never saw it, but it wasn't even a horror movie. It was like a fantasy movie, which I honestly could not believe he made. But yeah, I am going in fingers crossed, man. I want it to be so good. I want that to be my new favorite Thanksgiving horror movie. And maybe, dude, if it did really well, it could get a sequel or something. I mean, you never know. I mean, Hollywood wants to milk the fuck out of everything nowadays that makes any type of big money. So we'll see. And that's
Also,
another
too, next week there's not a lot coming out either. So
that, yeah, I think they did a perfect timing. And that's another reason why I think they strayed away from the grindhouse aesthetic, because they want to get fucking teenage kids, and you know what I mean? Because horror is big now. When I go to the theater, I'm surprised to see a lot of the crowds that are in there. And I'm like, damn, I wouldn't, you know what I mean? But horror is big, man. A lot of people like it. And
Dude, every store I go into in the mall has like a horror section now. Like everywhere. Like FYE I went into, I'm like, dude, like
oh yeah, they got
25% of this store is horror now.
yeah
Like, what the
they
hell?
have like 3,
You
4
know?
rows to horror.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's big. I remember I used to go into Hot Topic and they had nothing. And I'm like, this is Hot Topic. You guys are supposed to be the one store in the mall that has this shit. And their websites, they have a lot of good shit on Hot Topic. I'm not sure how it is in store, but I used to go in there. I'd be like, how the fuck do they have nothing? Like, only around Halloween they'd have it, but it's like now they have that shit all year long. I mean, even Walmart, you can get horror tees all year round. You know, anytime a horror movie's coming out, you can get a horror tee for that movie. Which, speaking of, I wonder if they'll have a Thanksgiving one.
Yeah, Fright Rags came out with Thanksgiving last week.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I want one of those real fucking bad, but I just hate how much they charge for all that stuff.
They will get expensive. I try cutting back.
Yeah, I know. It's hard because they're so nice. You know what I mean? They're you're wearing one right now. They're nice. They're soft. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, they hold up. They never fade. Yeah, they do a good job.
Yeah, they do a great job.
But at $38 a whack.
I know, and that's not even shipping. That's why it's like, if you get it, you better make it worth your while.
Well, they get the hoodies, but the zippers and they're like $60 are expensive. All right, so we rating this bad boy.
I want a pullover hoodie, man. They always do the zipper one.
Yeah, they never do
the zipper
pullovers.
one. Their zipper ones are very nice. The material does start to go a little bit, like the inside, but the outside stays perfectly fine. It just, you know how those black hoodies, they kind of like, the material starts to kind of like welt on the inside.
And the zippers never hold up either. They always got cheap plastic zippers. So
yeah, no, the one I have one or two, and the zippers have held up perfectly fine, and they're good. They're actually really great hoodies. I'm just more of a hoodie guy, but I do love Fright Rags zipper hoodies. If I'd pick up one day if I was you, man. They're nice, just to, kind of lounge around in the house with. They're lightweight though. It's very lightweight, but they're nice. But yeah, I am so fucking hyped for Thanksgiving, dude. I'm glad you mentioned that, because we will be reviewing Thanksgiving next Saturday. So definitely be here next Saturday. Scare Fear. You definitely are not going to want to miss that, because me, Scarpad, Perry will be here. I believe he's going to finally put that AMC subscription.
Holy shit, Perry's going to go to the movies?
I think he said he's
going to go sit in a fucking movie theater.
He might go to his first movie by himself. Me and Scarpad do that all the time. That is one of my most.
I didn't think he'd take anybody, because then he'd have to buy popcorn for 2 people.
That's one of my favorite things to do, though, is to go watch a movie by myself. You know what I mean? It's kind of like my mind clearing time. It's just, I love going to see a movie by myself.
Stay away from me. Shut your fucking phone off. Stop typing on that motherfucker.
Exactly. Turn the phone off and just kind of zone out, man. Yeah, you exactly. And maybe see if I don't know. It would have been cool if we could get like a grindhouse like flashback, since they're not going to do that aesthetic. Like, say if there's some origin to the Thanksgiving killer and you do like a flashback and they throw that in a grindhouse aesthetic. But if they did a sequel, maybe we could get more of that grindhouse aesthetic, if the first one works. But who knows? I still would love to see that werewolf of the Nazi werewolves of the SS or whatever that one was that Rob Zombie was supposed to do. That would have been awesome, man.
Should we rating this bad boy or what?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah, so oh yeah, but obviously I'd mentioned, I think the movie Pilgrim, what it's obviously trying to say is it's trying to, touch on just being thankful for what you have, don't take every day for granted. And this one guy he says this one quote that I love, and he's like, "If I offered you $20 million right now, would you take it?" And he's like, "Yup." Instantly, he's like, "Would you say thank you?" And he's like, "Yup." He's like, "Of course." And he's like, "Well, what about?" He said, "But the only catch is you won't wake up tomorrow." And he's like, "Would you still take it?" He's like, "No, no." He's like, He's like, "So waking up tomorrow is worth more than $20 million for you, man." He's like, "So wake up every day and fucking be grateful." Um, so yeah, that's all I think that movie's trying to say, and I think it, like Perry said, man, great idea. I wish they had just put some more money into it and did it the right way. But
Yeah.
anybody in the chat, throw your rating down below if you were able to watch Pilgrim this past week, or if you ever watched it before. You know how we go, 1 to 5, and I'll start off. I give it 2.75. I'd say I give it a 2.75. Nothing crazy, but it's an enjoyable watch. I would still watch it again just around the holiday time. Um, but like I said, if you'd have given me a couple dope ass string kills, I'd have fucking bumped this up like 1.5 more. What do you say, Perry?
Yeah, I'm kind of right there with you. I put a 2-star over on Letterbox. I felt like something where I like the Pilgrims. I thought it was a cool idea. If they came out with something else like this with the same 2 Pilgrims, I would probably watch it. Um, just a lot of the camera working in the movie, the cutting, the editing during certain scenes just really pulled me out of it. I know Blumhouse has that teal look to it, like that color grading, but it just felt like they were just doing it a lot when they were in the backyard. It felt so heavy. Just, I don't know, really pulled me out of the movie at times. So yeah, I think like a solid 2 for me. You know?
Got you, my brother. Got you. What about Scarpad?
I say I'm going to give it a 1.75. It wasn't the holiday movie I was looking for, but I did appreciate some stuff in it, like the acting of the leads and the fact that the mother used the husband's head to beat the snot out of the woman there. So, hey, 1.75 for me.
For sure, my brother. For sure.
Is that a real thing that the Pilgrims used to do, like waterboarding people like that? Because that's crazy.
Dunking them?
Yeah, because that's
no,
insane.
that's from the Salem witch trials in Salem, Mass. You never
Wow.
you never watched Bewitched, doing that? Yeah, they used
No.
to dunk the people that they thought were witches.
Wow.
In fact,
That's
go get
crazy.
that movie. Go look up. It's on Amazon. Mark of the Devil.
Okay.
It's about the fucking Victorian witch dunkings and torture and shit. It's a pretty good movie. but yeah, they used to do that.
The pizza died in your front doorstep with frisbee. Would you still eat the pizza? If pizza died in your front doorstep with fresh pizza, would you still eat the pizza?
I'm
I don't understand that.
I don't understand. This makes my brain hurt. It's a
Slumber
party reference. Oh, is it? Oh, okay. With the pizza man at the front door.
Okay. She ate it though. Yeah, the bitch ate it.
Yeah,
She took a bite out of the slice.
Man died on your front doorstep with fresh pizza. With you
because that pizza nut was wrong. There was no blood in it.
Yeah.
Later, when it opened up,
the box was still. I mean, the box was closed. You know what I mean? Shit, that sucker might still be in the little hot and ready. It might still be hot.
Yo, imagine
that. Be hot and ready in the bag.
Yeah, that little top loader they put it in.
The cops pull up to the scene. You're sitting there chilling, eating pizza. I don't know what happened, officer.
He's got the cheesy breadsticks and the garlic parmesan dip and shit.
Hey,
man.
Can I get a piece? The cop would have been like,
"Fuck, are they still open Domino's?"
So Two Gun gave it a 3. I gave it 2.75. Scarpet gave it a 1.75, and Perry gave it a 2. I'd probably say we got like an average score of like a 2 probably like a 2.3 or something, 2.4. So as I was saying, it might taste better. That's not tomato sauce. As I was saying, the scare fear, I already said what we will be doing next week. We'll be doing Eli Roth's Thanksgiving, which I hope, Perry, you will still be able to get there. And then the week after, to end November's Holiday Horror Fest. But we will still be doing it in December, but obviously Christmas-themed movies. We'll be doing Thanksgiving, and then two movies I've never seen Thanksgiving, obviously, because it's not out. And then we'll be doing Black Friday, the day after Black Friday, and I've never seen that movie, and it's got Ash from Evil Dead, cool zombie film. So we'll see how that is. I've never seen it, so I'm very excited.
It's not from Blumhouse, is it?
No.
Cool. Maybe all right.
Shut up. Just shut up. Evan said I'll give it a 2 as well. What is that though? He's like, shut up. Just shut up. You had me at hello. Damn, what is that? That's gonna kill me. Fuck. Fucking heck. What is that movie from? I love that fucking movie. I think I know Night at the Roxbury. When he's trying to talk to him, I think, shut up. Just shut up. Will Ferrell's like, you had me at hello. I fucking love Night at the Roxbury, dude. God. Yeah, I've never seen it either, too, Gun. It should be a fun one. I cannot fucking wait for Thanksgiving. Look at that incredible thumbnail. And then Black Friday. What is that? That's the one guy too, the martial arts guy. I can't think of his name. And then it's got what's his name from the Chucky movies and Idle Hands. I can't think of his name either, but should be a fun one. Should be fun.
It's all these people I can't think of who the fuck they are, but I know.
I know. I can think of Bruce Campbell though. You know?
He's probably only in the movie for like 5 minutes too.
Probably. Yeah. But yeah, so next Saturday we'll be doing Thanksgiving, Eli Roth. Back into horror, man, after House with the Clock Walls in it failed probably miserably. We got Michael J. White. Yes, thank you, Ev. Thank you, chill out, man. We'll be doing Eli Roth's Thanksgiving. I am super pumped. You're going to be seeing it. You're going to the theater for your first time, Perry, by yourself?
Maybe. We'll see how it goes.
What the fuck? You sounded pretty sure last week.
No, I got to gas myself up, you know?
Barry saw how much the ticket was, and he put the kibosh on it.
This motherfucker's an engineer. Making money off that. TikTok.
He's a cheap-ass motherfucker, man. The guy still gets Taco Bell every night. Come on.
Yo, Goodwill, man. Get some DVDs at Goodwill, man. It's worth it. $2.
Just because he's smart with his money doesn't mean he's fucking. Bro, $10, bro. Not that big. That's why you get this.
And then you gotta go fucking buy popcorn, man.
You gotta get popcorn
for free.
Popcorn, a soda, and shit. What are you gonna do then?
Bro, just fucking sneak it in, bro. Who cares?
Speaking of popcorn and soda, how the fuck are you gonna do that?
Bro, it's not.
Bring a fucking popcorn wagon with you?
Well, he's not.
Bring a microwave?
It's not as cold like it is.
I'm gonna go to fucking movies. I'm gonna go see Thanksgiving next week. I'm bringing a fucking pack of over fucking Redenbacher. And I'm gonna ask the bitch behind the counter, hey, can you stick this in the microwave back there, put on 210? And then pour me a soda, motherfucker. I'm not buying you. I'm not buying you $12 popcorn, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Pop that bitch, and I'll give you a 50-cent tip.
Yeah, that's what I'd say.
That's what I'd say, man.
They probably don't even have a microwave.
No, they fucking got a microwave for the fucking chicken shit they sell. They got microwaves, motherfuckers. Yeah. You think they're putting that thing on 10? That's the fucking Dino Bites.
Right.
Yeah, they got pizza and shit, you know? Yeah.
Well, at
fucking
the very
Regal sells this fucking shit called Cheetos popcorn. So and it's only like a cup for like fucking $5, right? So I said, that sounds pretty fucking good. It'll be like cheese popcorn instead of fucking regular popcorn.
Wasn't it?
So I bought the fucking thing. It's a fucking cup of regular ass popcorn that they popped a few of those fucking hard ass Cheetos in the fucking middle of. So every now and then you pull out, it's a fucking Cheeto. Not
Get the
fucking
fuck
cheese
out of here.
popcorn. It's fucking popcorn.
They
with
should have put
fucking-
the They should have put the
fucking
Cheeto
Cheetos
dust
in
on
it.
the popcorn.
Yeah,
Cheetos should make. Cheetos should do their own pop. No, I think they do have their own
There's
popcorn.
no fucking Cheeto dust on this popcorn. Angel dust,
They just
pixie
throw a
dust.
couple Cheetos in
None of
there.
that fucking dust. A fucking couple mangy ass Cheetos. You probably only get like 5
Hey,
fucking
Perry,
Cheetos.
you could get wine.
Bullshit.
You could get wine at the movies now too. You could drink at the theater.
Oh, for real? My mom said she went to a theater where they bring you beer and like a steak dinner out to your.
I get fucked every time I go to the fucking movies. Last time I fucking went to the movies, I bought a fucking thing of fucking that Cheetos popcorn. I got fucked, and I bought a fucking first time ever. I never had dipping dots. You know, so I figured
Dippin' Dots.
I figured they'd just be fucking like I thought it'd be individual fucking little ice cream things. I opened up, I waited too long to eat it, and they all melded into this fucking disgusting fucking big snowball. So it was like a dipping fucking snowball. And I had to eat that motherfucker and pull it apart. I got fucked with the Cheetos popcorn, fucked with the Dippin' Dots, and they charged me $8 for a fucking soda, $10 for a fucking movie. I'm walking out at $30 for mangy ass Cheetos and fucking a hard fucking Dippin' Dot. That's what you got to fucking look forward to, motherfucker.
Says stick to what you know.
That's right.
Here says he misses Sharon Tell and PS Station, y'all. Yeah, you have to check us out because me and Scarpad, every few weeks we'll do like a show and tell video. Yeah, like a little haul video. So,
the pretzels.
We just stack up what we got for a few
so
weeks.
Good.
And I'd be on the lookout because after Black Friday, I'm sure we'll have
hell yeah,
haul videos. So yeah, be on the lookout for that, Scare Fear. Stick to what you know, Scarpad. But Dippin' Dots is fire. Dippin' Dots is so damn good.
Oh, I had a question about buying Blu-rays. Like sometimes on Amazon, it'll be like Blu-ray, $27, and then multi-format with a Blu-ray picture for like $8.
Multi-format means it's got usually the DVD
has Blu-ray and
DVD,
and it could be like an older release or something, like an older double feature release. Or
it's okay to buy those.
DVD.
It's okay to buy those though, right? Like it's fine.
Yeah. If it's cheaper, yeah.
Yeah, it's way cheaper. Yeah. Okay.
Multi-format, I don't even know. It just that's just the way they do shit super weird with Amazon. The way they put
Amazon sells a lot of like Canadian shit that works here. Because all the boxes always are in French.
It could be Canadian,
so
but
sometimes it's
Canadian. I will buy the Canadian shit all day because it's cheaper.
Yeah.
And a lot of times you can get out of print shit through a Canadian release.
That's
like it's out of print in the United States, but Canada has
the only thing, sometimes though, when they fire up the first audio track, like we put a movie in now and it's in English because we're in America.
Yeah.
But over there in Canada, it's in French. So sometimes the first audio track will be and you gotta switch it to the second one to get the English.
I always
that's the only difference.
I always put subtitles on and check all that anyway, so I don't need it. But Perry,
so you leave it in French and just put the subtitles on? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying I always check the audio and the subtitles.
Yeah, me too. I always go to put subtitles on
because I check the audio and I put like whatever. Because sometimes they have like 2.0, 5.0. They have the different ones nowadays. So I put on whatever is best for what I have. So I only have a sound bar and then I only have one sound bar and the rest of the house it's regular. So if they have like 5.1 and 2.0, I'm going to do the 2.0, because I don't have a surround.
You ever think about when you put the 5.1 on and you only have 2.0, where do the other 3.1 go?
Exactly. That's why I just do the 2.0.
I fucking think about that for days sometimes. Where does it go?
Exactly. Chill out, man's got it. You go to a fucking movie theater with a friend that wears a purse, or you just wear a purse. Hey, it's 2023, bro. You could wear a fucking purse up in there, bro.
Well, that's a merce, not a purse.
Exactly, a merce. Perry, go get yourself a little Gucci merce.
The Gucci merce.
Go to Goodwill.
Little strap. The bags that go strap across. Like an Goodwill, Indiana Jones fucking, what's that thing that Indiana Jones wears? A satchel?
Yeah, satchel, bro.
Yeah.
Well, it's a merce, but we'll call it a satchel.
It's a satchel.
Yeah.
You gotta go get yourself a Guma like Tony Soprano had.
I'm telling you, bro. You go to Goodwill and you get you a knockoff Merce. You'll be styling up in there. You pull out a little popcorn, a little soda, a little wine, maybe. I know you'll be up in there just.
Hell yeah.
That's a good year. This Aldi's wine is kicking my ass. You have Aldi's out there?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, get the box of Aldi's.
So you get that reference.
Oh yeah.
Call it what you want. I'm eating for free. I feel that. That's why I was always good going with my mom, because she got a big ass purse, dog. She got a big ass purse.
That's the hot sauce.
But yeah, I appreciate everyone who came out and hung out with us tonight. As always, we'll be doing Thanksgiving next week, so be sure to tune in with us. Should maybe have some working on some 007 stuff. Come check us all out on Kick if you guys haven't. Download.
I'll be on Kick in a few minutes. Come to you.
What are you watching? What are you watching?
Well, they can't see it. They can't see it if they don't go download the goddamn app, bro. Which I'm trying to tell them to download the goddamn app.
You can go in the browser and do it. Kick.com, Scarpad. Tonight we're doing the great. What the fuck am I doing? Oh, Sudden Death with the great Jean-Claude Van Damme from 1995.
Oh, you already started. I saw 30 minutes of it.
I did not.
But yeah, so go check out Scarpad on Kick. Perry's on Kick. Carolina Chris is on Kick. I'm on Kick. Go check us all out. Two Gun might be able to put all our Kick links down below. Download Kick. We've been doing some fun ass watch alongs.
Yeah, you can go back and watch them all. All the ones we did are still up there.
Yeah. We've been having a blast.
How long do they stay up there, Perry? Do they stay up there forever? I don't know.
No, like I think 28 days or something like that. Then they go away.
What?
That's not bad.
They delete?
Yeah.
Well, Kick has a small hard drive. They're fucking small.
Well, yeah, I would recommend downloading Kick and checking it and subbing up to all 4 of us with Carolina Chris, because we all 4 of us do movie watch-alongs, and they are a blast. And you can actually watch the movie with us on the screen, so definitely come check us out. I'm telling you, we've been me and Scarpad especially doing it every goddamn day now. Fucking ditching us on 007 to do Kick now too.
Oh, yeah. I did it fucking X-Men last week. I did X-Men and X-Men 2 back to back. That shit was dope.
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, Scarpad got me hooked on that shit. He's been doing some fun streams. Perry's doing some dope shit too, doing some shit. Like he said, the X-Men double feature. Check
out the one we did last night with fucking Star Slammer, Woman in Prison.
Yeah, that was fun.
Space.
That was fun. And as always, make sure you tune in next Saturday for Eli Ross Thanksgiving. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. We'll see you next time, y'all. Dude,
balloons, those fucking balloons.
I forgot to tell you, it did it on OBS. I was on OBS and I was doing it through Kick, and the balloons still popped up.
I've never gotten balloons. Never gotten balloons.
No balloons for me, dude.
It must be something with the Mac. I don't know. Peace out, y'all. Hey, you're not on the Mac, so maybe.
groovy.